What is the value of a real estate agent? That's the question that led eXp Realty to flip the real estate industry on its head and changed my career and my life for the better. Because real estate agents don't just assess values, we also add value. We build relationships with customers, we manage every part of the buying and selling process for our clients, we bring in commissions, and we actively grow real estate firms into billion-dollar companies. Did you catch that? We, as agents, are the value of our companies. All the real estate firms know this. After all, we're the ones keeping the whole thing running for them. But very few real estate firms reward agents in a way that really communicates that we are truly valuable to them. That was my story. I worked in real estate for 20 years, and while I was helping over 250 families per year, the only rewards I had to show from a brokerage perspective was the glass trophies on my desk and the framed accolades on my wall. eXp Realty disrupted my story, and it can disrupt yours too. In fact, eXp disrupted the entire real estate industry by building its company on the principle that because agents add the most value, we should be the most valued. Now at eXp Realty, I start my work every day with the satisfaction of knowing that I'm valued. Because at eXp, agents have stock ownership in the company. Yep, you heard me right. eXp disrupted the real estate industry when it decided to turn agents into owners. How does that work? Well, let's back up a second and take a look at the traditional real estate model. It all starts with an international company. Company owners divvy the nation up into different regions. Those regional owners then find franchisors. Each franchise owner handles all the overhead, takes all the risk by hiring managers, recruiters, and staff. And finally, recruiters onboard agents, the real money makers. In this model, when an agent makes a sale, the money they're paid has to be funneled all the way back up to the top. Over the past 50 years, a couple firms, in hopes of securing top agents, tried to make this a little more palatable. One firm introduced a 95-5 commission pay plan back in the 70s that initially sounded great. More money for agents, right? But as agents started to grow their careers and sell more homes, that 5% got bigger and bigger and bigger. And suddenly, a top producing agent is paying upwards of $75,000, $80,000, $90,000 a year to a company that provides no leads, no training, and no collaboration. And then there was another forward-thinking firm 35 years ago. They offered profit share, allowing agents to share in the firm's profits and to save on expenses. So while that was cutting edge at the time, 35 years later, it's become an outdated model as expenses have risen and profits have dwindled. 10 years ago, eXp hit the scene as a major disruptor to these traditional models. It decided to take the bottom of the totem pole, us, the agents, and turn them into owners. How? eXp built a cloud-based company that eliminated the need for brick and mortar, for regional ownership, for franchise agreements, for territory agreements, managers, recruiters, staff, and well, all that overhead. Not being tied to the traditional model, eXp can be nimble, strategic, and quickly adapt to market changes. And all of that money saved by eliminating brick and mortar, it now goes to the real MVPs who did the hard work in the first place, the agents. In other words, eXp didn't just tear down brick and mortar, it also built an amazing benefit for its agents. eXp Realty shares 50% of the company's revenue, not profit, but revenue, with the agents that help grow the company. With eXp's 7 levels of revenue share, you can build wealth just by doing your job. Unlike most firms that make you pay the brokerage just to do your job. Let's break this down. Do you have an account with $900,000 in it? Unless you've got a rich uncle, I'm guessing you probably don't. To get $3,000 a month in residual income in your retirement, you need to save at least $900,000, which for most people takes at least 15 to 20 years. If you say, let me withdraw up to 4% of that $900,000 annually, it equates to about $36,000 a year or $3,000 a month. Ouch. But what if I told you you can duplicate that $900,000 of passive income in just 2 years? After starting with eXp, let's say you find 6 rockstar agents to join your team. Once those agents sell homes and hit their cap, eXp rewards you. Then naturally, those 6 agents that love the company will want to attract 6 more agents in the next 2 years. And guess what? You get rewarded for that as well. You know why? Because you are growing the company. So now, instead of stashing money into a savings account, you're creating that $36,000 a year in passive income just by finding 6 agents that refer 6 agents to the company. In other words, as agents help other agents, we get rewarded. And truly, this is what eXp is all about. No other company fosters collaboration and offers premier training like eXp. Through our cloud-based company, you get entrance into an amazing community of agents. And at any time, you can jump into the cloud office to collaborate with them. You also get access to more than 50 plus virtual training classes a week taught by top agents that you can access anytime or anywhere. And last but not least, eXp awards stock to its agents in 6 different ways. Stock ownership intensifies our inner drive and it fosters an even more collaborative environment between us. Because when we succeed together.